Today is Monday, November 8. My name is Pastor Anthony, and this is Wilderness Wanderings. Today our text comes from Genesis 2. The Lord God took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to work it and take care of it. That's Genesis 2, verse 15. You may have heard in the news about COP26 these past few weeks. It's a United Nations climate change summit that happens every year now for the past 26 years. As many nations in the world as can come together do come together to talk about climate change and the ways that they each, and together, can address these challenges. Many of you will remember the Paris Climate Change Conference called COP21, where a number of countries came together to sign the Paris Climate Change Agreement. And now at COP26, those same countries come back to update their commitments to keeping climate change and the warming of the globe at or below the target of 1.5 degrees of warming. It's a tall order, and one that seems well beyond our own little daily lives. This is the world that's coming together to talk about these things, and countries are the only ones who can come and participate in this conference of the parties called COP26. So what role do we as individuals have? Well, from the very beginning of the book of Genesis, it makes clear that our work is as stewards of God's creation. We hear that in the first chapter of Genesis, as we are told that we are made in the image of God and are commanded to rule and to steward the land. But we hear it, I think, more particularly in these words from Genesis 2, verse 15. First, we find that the Lord God took the man and put him in a particular named place, the Garden of Eden. So we're not just those who wander the world and make these high-flying abstract commitments in places like Glasgow, Scotland, but we are people who live in a particular place and in a particular time with particular work that we do. And we are to understand this place where we are put as God's gift to us. It is the garden within which we carry out our ruling and stewarding work for God's creation. God has placed me right here in Hamilton, and perhaps He's taken you and put you in Caledonia or in Brantford or somewhere else in Hamilton, but that place, whatever it is your garden, the place where you work out your stewardship of the earth daily. So the person was put in the garden in order to do two things: to work it and to take care of it. The word for work and take care of are words that are pictures with deep resonance throughout the Old Testament. One of these words is the word for obedience or keeping, like we're commanded to keep and observe the Torah, the commands of God. The other word is a word that's often used for worship in the Bible. And so these words together give the sense that we have an almost priestly duty here, not just to work the ground and take care of it, but really to serve it as an act of worship. We are to serve as priests for the ground and for the earth. So the question: how are you serving as a priest in the place in your garden where God has put you? Not just serving as a priest before God and among your neighbors, but also to and for the creation. Do your actions bring healing and redemption to the ground you walk and the air you breathe? As you journey on, go with the blessing of God. May the peace of the Lord Christ go with you wherever He may send you. May He guide you through the wilderness, protect you through the storm. May He bring you home rejoicing at the wonders He has shown you. May He bring you home rejoicing once again into our doors.